What's up, everybody? Josh here, and I'm doing another Destiny video. I know, it's been a while. But, patch 2.0, 2.0 just came out this week. And you know what? I felt like I had to talk about it. It's so big. It's so grand. I had to make a video about it. And you know what, guys? It's really good. Like, really good. If you'd have asked me a year earlier if this is the state the game would be in at this point, I'd be like, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. It's never going to be that good. It's going to take 2 or 3 years tops to get the game in a playable state. And you know what? I was wrong. And I'm happy I'm wrong because I'm having so much fun. I did my first ever Vault of Glass on hard mode this week and my Crota on hard and got some cool stuff. Like, I'm getting all these cool things. I love the new engram collection system, although I feel like they kind of lied when they said you'd be able to recover things you had scrapped, because there are a couple exotic weapons that I scrapped that I haven't been able to get back, and I'm kind of calling shenanigans there. But, nevertheless, I love the collection systems. I love the engram collection system. I love the ship collection system. I love the way they're changing the marks and stuff. I haven't spent any of my marks because they're getting converted, and I have like 200. So, you know, I'm gonna get my bad juju, everybody. I'm getting my year 2 bad juju day 1. I don't care. It's happening. Anyway, and I've just been really enjoying the game. I convinced a friend of mine who hasn't played since vanilla. He did not play Dark Below, and he did not play House of Wolves. He came back. I said, trust me, man, the leveling system, which I'll talk about in a minute, is so much better, and there's all these things. He said, okay, and he downloaded the update, and he's basically played like 12 or 14 hours this week. He's obsessed. He really likes it, and I don't blame him, because it's really good right now. And I mentioned the leveling system. So, light levels, totally gone. I mean, light is still there, but light levels, totally gone altogether. Thank God, because the game, I think that's honestly what made the game sort of like not feel fun. The light level really restricted you. It made it so that instead of you putting in time, it was really up to this like slot machine, this behind the scenes slot machine, whether or not you were actually going to get anything. Not the case anymore. Now, you know, you just come on, you play, you level up, you hit level 34. By next week, it'll be level 40. You hit level 34, you can do whatever you want. Your light number is now basically like an item level. So if you've ever played World of Warcraft, which I absolutely adore, love that game, or you know, there's a lot of other MMOs. DC Universe Online does this too. It sort of works like an item level, which is a average of the, well, it works a little bit different in games, but in Destiny, the way it works is it's the stats of every single piece of gear you have averaged into a number. So, for instance, my light level currently is about 166, and I could be wrong. Please tell me in the comments, because we were wondering about this today during our raid, what the light level cap is right now, God, I'm blanking out on the expansion name. Taken King. Pre-Taken King. It's not going to matter too much because we only have, 3 days until this thing launches. So, but I think it's 170. Pretty sure the cap is like 170. And I'm about like 166 in all my best gear. And I feel like I could probably hit 170 if I could just get some etheric light. But, nevertheless, you know, it's just the game is in such a good spot. Now, if you haven't played Destiny in months, like if you played vanilla, like you didn't play Dark Below, and you didn't play, House of Wolves, and you're wondering, like, should I come back? You know, even if I don't buy these expansions, should I come back? And I would say, abso-freaking-lutely, come back. I wouldn't say go out and buy, like, the Legendary Edition, you know, to get, you know, I wouldn't say go that far. Don't go that far yet. What I would say, download the patch 2.0. You know, most people, I have a feeling, probably hit level 20 or level 23 and they just stopped. They were like, I'm done. Get around, like, get the get the patch downloaded, jump in, you know, you got the whole new quest system. Try out the quest system, you know, do a strike or two, play in the Crucible, which I'll talk about in a minute, because the new game mode is in the Crucible. Oh boy, is it good. And see how you feel, you know? You can apparently get to level 34 now, even without Dark Below and House of Wolves. You can just level. So play the game, level, see how you feel, see if you get anything cool, because the loot drops are a little better. There's a lot of things going on. And then if you're actually like, yes, the game is better now, I want to come in, I want to play again, then I would say sink the money down. But until then, I would say, you know, come in and see if you actually changes your mind. But I will say a lot of people who have been coming in have had their minds changed. They think the game is in a much better spot. My friend being Exhibit A, because he and I were just so excited for this game. And then we both got into the alpha, we played it together, and we saw our ships like flying over Earth. We're like, this is the greatest. We used to play Phantasy Star Online with each other, by the way, so we just love this stuff. And we saw our spaceships like flying over Earth, and we're like running around, getting guns. We're running around the tower, like trying to find stuff. We're like, oh, who's this guy? Oh, there's a PvP vendor. Like, we're nerding out hard. Beta comes around. Closed beta. We play the closed beta. We're like, cool, this is the same thing as the alpha, whatever. And we were really still thinking, like, this game's going to be really great. And then when the game came out, we played, we experienced the loot cave, and we got to about level 28, I want to say. Or I got to level 24, and I got stuck in the place that everyone knows. Like, you know, where you just basically can't get out of level 24. It's, like, so hard to get out of. Just couldn't get out. And then I stopped playing. He got to like level 28, and then he stopped. But I got him to come back. He really likes it. I have another friend who's going to possibly come back and try it out. I'll let you know what he says. But I'm telling you guys right now, this patch is so good. So good. And before I go, I want to actually talk about the Rift mode they added. So there's a new game mode they are adding with the Taken King. It's called Rift. It sort of reminds me of like a bomb mode in Call of Duty mixed with King of the Hill. So the object is that somewhere on the map, depending on the map, a rift will spawn every 30 seconds or so. It's a thing you collect, you pick it up, it spawns, and then everybody fights over it. Whoever picks it up has it. You can't drop it, you can't give it to another player, you just have it, you go, and you tried it, but instead of trying to get back to your base, because that's not exciting, you're actually trying to get into the other team's base and dunk the rift into their base. And when you do that, you get a ton of points. But it makes it more interesting, because if you were just running back to your base, it would just be a never-ending train of, oh, well, they got it, and now they're just running backwards away from us, and we're never going to catch them. Instead, it's more like, now that we have this, we fought for this, now that we have it, though, they're all respawning, and they're going to defend their base. If you have the rift and you die, that's it. You lost the rift. It's down. It goes away forever. I love that mechanic. It's so awesome, because then it actually means your teammates have to coordinate. Like, if you pick up the rift, now, granted, when you have the rift, you can still fight, you can still sprint, you can do everything you could normally do. However, like I said, when you die, you drop it. So it makes it so that your teammates have to help you. They have to escort you into the enemy base, and it kind of creates this cool kind of SWAT team sort of thing. Like, when you have it, it's very awesome. And if you're downloading the patch this week, I highly recommend going to get it, or going to play that mode, because it's free right now. You can play it in the Crucible. It's super awesome. But like I said, to wrap up here, because I don't want this video to be too long. To wrap up here, everybody, game is good again. And I mean, it maybe it's just like a mental thing. I know the game wasn't in a very good state in vanilla. It felt like a skeleton. Like, it just didn't have substance. game feels now like it has meat on its bones. There's stuff to do. Like, I've already done Vault of Glass and Kuroda's End this week, but I just want to do them again because I just want to upgrade my guns. I want to do Trials of Osiris. I want to do all these things. Still don't want to do Prison of Elders, though. Still find that pretty boring. But nevertheless, you know, you still lots of stuff to do, and game's just good. It's good now. And I expect me to make some more videos about it in the future and stuff. But nevertheless, guys, if you liked the video, please read the description, or check the description for follow, links, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys later. Love you all.